I'm Lucy Beednell with the ARC of Northern Virginia. This 3-minute webinar will walk you through some quick tips to make sure that you or your loved one with a developmental disability become a tough target for abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Let's look at some of the rules to help make this happen. First, when you're talking about what abuse and neglect is, make sure you're thinking of it as an ongoing conversation, something that you'll weave into everyday life, that you'll ask quick questions about, that should be casual and comfortable to talk about over time. Things that are a serious one-time conversations can be scary or forgotten, but the more you talk about these topics, the more comfortable the person with a disability will be in understanding them and reporting any concerns. Second, make sure you use proper terms for body parts. Something interviewers in sexual assault cases commonly have trouble with is understanding what part of the person was actually touched or is hurting, because the person may not be able to correctly identify their body parts. People who are able to identify their body parts are tougher targets for abuse. Ensure you have developmentally appropriate sexual education for children or for adults who may be ready for a sexual relationship. There are lots of online resources like those here on the screen to explore. Fourth, have body rules. Describe safe and unsafe ways that someone can touch their own body and that it can be touched by someone else. And remember, these rules may change over time as people age and begin relationships. Specifically name the people who can touch your loved one, when, how, and why. For example, a doctor can touch you, but only when someone is present, and it should never hurt, and you should be able to talk about it afterward. Fifth, never allow secrets. Secrets are something that you would never tell someone and something that would make people sad if they found out. Remember, that's different than surprises. Surprises are something you look forward to telling someone in the future, and it will make them happy. Ensure that your loved one knows that they will never get in trouble just for telling the truth. And when they do, believe them. Make sure they know that they are trusted and respected. If you suspect any abuse, neglect, or exploitation, don't hesitate to call for help. Call your local police, adult, or child protective services office. Make sure that they work in a team interview fashion so that the person with a disability doesn't have to relay their story multiple times. Make sure that people are believing them and are communicating in a way that's meaningful to them. Learn more at thearcofnova.org. Ask us a question anytime at our 24 portal, thearcofnova.org/answers. And find lots of information for people with developmental disabilities across a lifespan on our Transition Points page that has guides and toolkits for people through early intervention through aging with a disability. Thanks for joining us.